If anybody want to come on here and we're going to talk about just how we feeling and stuff because, man, I really need a vent. I need a vent. I'm hoping I get somebody on here. I really want to talk to you guys, about stuff because, sometimes, we need to talk to people. We need to talk to each other and get to know each other more and be honest and real about what we going through and stuff like that. I really just need someone to talk to and bounce ideas off of each other and see if we can get some help on here. I don't even think I'm gonna get anybody, but we'll see. Get somebody who want to get on here and talk. Oh shit! I'm tired, but I want to get on here and talk. What would you gonna do? Anybody want to talk? Girl, need to hook me up. Dang, it's a horrible time. I guess ain't nobody on YouTube Live. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Dang, man, ain't nobody on here to talk and vent like. Oh, thank God. Hey, what's up, guys? Hi. I don't know why I didn't see y'all's messages. Okay, they just not popping up. Oh my gosh, no, I need a vent because I'm having a bad day. And usually I'm the one that's like getting on here and being encouraging and stuff. But today, like, I really just am not having the best day. I'm trying to stay positive and like understand my journey and stuff like that. But sometimes when you have bad days, it's just hard to, oh, it's hard to understand that it's all part of your journey. Like, I know I'm not alone. Hey, everybody. No, it ain't baby. Baby daddy issues is crazy. No, it's not baby daddy issues. It's really just life shit. Like, you just go through things and then bad shit happen and you just like, God damn. Like, what do I do now? Like, yeah, you're right. I am alive. I am. But it's like, that's the point though. I'm alive. I'm physical in this world. And bad days are supposed to happen because it gets you ready for the like good days. Um, it gets you ready for the good days. It makes the good days even more worth it. Um, but I just want to get on here and still like it's still okay for you to vent about, the days you're having and stuff like that. Um, I don't know. It's crazy. Dang, I hope your baby daddy don't beat you. Like that sucks. Don't nobody want to get hit in the head and punched up. That's messed up. Try to say a sentence correctly. Your turn. Um, nah, for real though, like I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be open with y'all. Like dead ass, I just literally quit my job or I quit and got fired. Whatever. That's really what it is. Ain't no baby daddy shit, nothing like that. It's just like this is my journey and this is sometimes it be like that. And I feel like I'm always struggling to keep a job because I know my worth when it comes to what I bring to the table and stuff like that. And it just be hard. Like I feel like jobs these days, like people got manager positions and they think that they better than the next person. And I'm over here looking like, just because you got a manager position doesn't mean nothing. It's times where I've made more money, plenty of times that I've made more money than managers. And they always just walk around and they run their business to the ground because they don't give a damn about the servers and people that work for them and stuff. Like, we care more than they do. So I was just fed up today. I ain't gonna lie. I was just super fed up. And I was like, you know what? We finna walk on fave. I don't give a fuck about y'all. Y'all give a fuck about me. We even. Ready for World 3. Shit. I don't think it's gonna be that bad. I don't think the war gonna be that bad. Cause to be honest, I mean, the only time we need to be worried if it's Russia or China. They the only ones we gotta be worried about, and I doubt that's even gonna fucking happen because all of our shit is from China. We the reason why China is rich. It's crazy, but anyway, yeah. So look, even though y'all are trolling me, like, I'm just glad y'all here talking with me for real. Let's see. The concept of having a bad day is fundamentally a matter of perspective. Thank you. A day in itself is a neutral measure of time. It is neither inherently good nor bad. I feel what you're saying. I really feel like I get what you're saying. And like, I'm not just terribly upset about it because I knew I wasn't gonna be at this job for long. So I knew that something was gonna happen soon, and so I kind of mentally prepared myself for it. And you're right. I mean, life is what we make it. We make our choices every day. I could have made different choices and stayed at my job, but I still feel like I wasn't happy. I wasn't happy working at that job. And so, yes, I don't know, what tomorrow brings and stuff like that, but I'm just glad that, that part of my life is over with, man. I'm just ready. What is your goal in life? Man, my goal in life is to help any and every person that I can, to let them know that it don't matter what you got going on in life. There's always a way to win. Period, point blank. There's always a way to win at life. Bet on yourself. Yeah. And that's all I can do because ain't nobody there. Ain't nobody there that's going to do it for you. Ain't nobody going to bet on you. Don't nobody care about you as much as you care about yourself. And at the end of the day, it is what it is. I mean, I don't know. I get it though. What's your goal in life? What's y'all's goals in life? That's a good question because my goal is a big goal. I want to help a lot of people all at once. I know that's backwards, but it's really what I'm thinking. And I feel like I can do that because there's a lot of people who need guidance on, where to go in life and stuff like that. So that's just kind of what that's what I want to do in my life. And that's what I'm doing. Like, if y'all check my YouTube channel or my podcast, like, y'all will see the shit I'm putting out into the world, and y'all will see that, yeah, I'm getting over here because I need a vent, but I'm only human. But my wisdom is for the long run, for real. Oh God, super wise over here. But yeah, I appreciate that perspective. Every day is how you make it, and things like that. Normally, please go to Jesus. Yeah, I mean, however you want to do it. I mean, that could work too. Jesus, God. I go off of energies mostly. I go off of energies. I feel like energy is everything. Goddamn shit. If you don't understand energy, baby, you ain't going nowhere in this life. My goal in life is to have a freak out party every single day. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, that sound fun. I hope you get everything you wish for. And like, go have your fun then. That's what if that's what you want to do. Be a pastor. Yeah, you can be a pastor. You can be anything you want to be. You are beautiful. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Whew, guys. Gosh. It's a crazy. My life is crazy. Everybody's life is crazy. All of our journeys are crazy, Whew. I don't even know what to say. How are you? To be honest, like, I'm trying to take every second by the second right now, because I am literally like trying to keep my faith by the second right now, because I do have a lot of things coming up that I have to pay for, and I do have like just things I'm looking forward to, and the fact that I just walked out of my job is just like so I'm just kind of like trying to be who I am, which is I keep my composure and keep my faith in God, and I'm just trying to push through and understand that you know I can't walk around on life that and be scared to make decisions if I'm not happy. And people know, if people know me in real life, they would tell you like I'm super super just I go with the wind, because I don't believe in being somewhere where that's not happy, that you're not happy. God has your bag. Yes. I definitely feel like he's the reason I walked out today, and I think it's going to work out no matter what. She's 50-50 cute. Don't be no hater. I know Kevin ain't in the comments being a hater. Nothing special. No disrespect. You being a hater. It's all good. But yeah. God definitely got my back. It's crazy. Everything that happens is best case scenario for you. For sure. And you know what? And that's really why I still walk confident every day and smile every day, because at the end of the day, since I've been a kid, I feel like everybody has things that have traumatized them and have brought trauma to their life. But the way I've always handled my trauma, and the way I've always like kept pushing on, and God has always made a way for me no matter what, is why I know that everything that I go through is part of my journey. The downs and the ups is all part of my journey, and as long as I learn to and continue to accept Kayla's journey as Kayla's journey, then it'll be easier for me. It'll be easier for me to keep pushing. Like, I don't know, it's all a mindset thing. Everything is mindset. I mean, if you break down and you give up at every little small thing, I'm gonna tell you right now, life is gonna be hard as fuck for you. You're gonna always be depressed. You're gonna always have be uncomfortable, like not knowing. You walking on eggshells in life, and that's not how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to embrace everything that life gives you, and you're supposed to embrace like all the downs and ups, like, because if I didn't go through no downs in this life, I literally what's it called, I literally wouldn't even have a story. I wouldn't even have a story. You know what I'm saying? Like, what a boring story would be if I just said, I don't have nothing to grow my mind with. If I don't have no experiences, I can't grow my mind and be a better person. Please don't do no gold digger. You know what? Please don't do no gold digger. Now I feel like dudes be trying to gold dig on me for real. If you have a kid's why you walk from your job first, you need plan B. I'm gonna tell you right now, this may sound like not cliche, but just like bold. But to be honest, my plan B is faith. That is my plan B. And anytime I've ever had to use my plan B, it's worked out better than I imagined. You will have a testimony at the end of the day. Without a test, there is no testimony. That's right, exactly. And it sucks. Don't get me wrong, it do suck. And I'm just being real to all the people in the world. Like, it sucks that we go through things that break us down, and we go through things that really just, test us as humans, test our mind. But it's the game. It's you got placed on this earth for a reason. We were all placed here for a reason. The ones that ain't here, they ain't meant to be here right now. We meant to be here. And at the end of the day, it's like, what you gonna do? Are you gonna fold, or you gonna You're gonna win. It's either you're gonna lose or you're gonna win. And I'm telling you, I'm here to win. I'm here to make it to the end and know that I walked this earth and I didn't allow outside people and outside influences to ruin me as a person. Like, I stood be up beyond and above everybody that try to bring me down. And yeah, and I just feel like I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep pushing. I'm gonna keep going in the way that where I feel like I need to go. And I hope other people could understand that just as much as I do, because I feel like the energy that we would be putting out as a whole would change the world. It would seriously change the world and change everything. Hello, John Jack. I am venting right now. And also putting some words of wisdom out there for the ones that need it. But I'm venting because I just walked out of my job, and I just want to talk, just get my emotions out. It's I'm not just terribly sad. Yes, I'm over here like I'm not really even thinking too hard about where I'm gonna go next, because I know that wherever I need to go, God's gonna put me there. How do you stop comparing yourself to others? I felt behind to my age mates. Oh, I ain't gonna lie. The way to stop comparing yourself to others is to understand that their journey is not your journey. You have a specific purpose in life, just how they have a specific purpose in life. You fall behind because at the end of the day, it's a lesson that you still have to learn. There's more knowledge for you before you can get to where you want to go. You have to understand that. And for anybody who feels like um for anybody who feels like you are below them because you're not where they are in life, then you need to get away from them people. And I'm saying that, and then I know it's harder than it sounds, but at the end of the day, your environment is everything. Everything. And if they're not teaching you nothing and they're just bringing you down because you're not where they are in life, then baby, they ain't meant to be in your life. They only meant to teach you a lesson. They ain't meant to be there for the long run. That's what I would say. If a man want to marry you and support your kids, can you doing or think about? I don't know exactly if I know what you mean by that, but I'm gonna say you mean like if a rich man approached me and was like, I want to marry you, I'm not gonna lie, like personally, this is just speaking for me. I personally will not take the bait. And the only reason why is because you haven't showed me what you can offer to me. You got money, but you still didn't show me nothing. Like, are you gonna be able to support me emotionally? Are you gonna be able to make me laugh? Like stuff like that. Like, what do you have to offer to me? Because I have a lot to offer. I may not have as much money as you, but I'm telling you right now, I'm not like anybody you've ever met when it comes to and I'm not trying to say this in the most, I'm trying to be as real as I can be, but for a woman like me and to have, a nice face and a nice personality, it's hard to find that. And men, when they meet me, they know that. And so it's just like, I feel like at the end of the day, and I feel like everybody should feel this way, but just from my experience in my life, I have to be real with myself and accept what my life is about. And I would say that that's how I would feel. I need to know what you can offer me, because I know I can offer you a lot. I can teach you things. I can do all kinds of things. Do you have any skills? If you have been laid off from your job, are you learning any skills? To be honest, the most skills I'm learning right now are really, I want to learn how to speak better in public. Like, I want to learn public speaking more. So I'm right now, the most I'm doing is I'm watching other people do it, and I'm learning from them and their tactics, and basically, so I'm trying to learn public speaking more and essentially how to sell things, because I feel like I can say something that I know a lot about, but sometimes by the time I get to the end, I'll say something and it'll fuck everything up. I'm like, damn, I had him. I almost had him. And then I say some shit and it's like, I don't know. I can get them in, but I can't like seal it. I can't seal the deal. So I'm learning that. But that's just the skills that I'm thinking about working on for the long run, really. But every day I learn something new. Every day I'm always doing research on how I can do better and what I want to do for the world. And I am working on a lot of things, but I know the things I'm working on isn't for quick money. It's for long-term things. It's not something that's going to make me millions, tomorrow. It's something that I'm putting my heart and soul into, and I know it's something that is really going to help a lot of people. Um and but that's things I'm working on the side that really ain't got to do with anything. It's more personal for me right now, because it's not making me no money. It's just me putting in my heart and stuff into it. um what about for your kids benefit if you married a rich man? No, because I feel like if I'm not happy, my kids ain't happy, period. If I'm not happy, my kids ain't gonna be happy, and I ain't gonna be happy with no man that can't make me smile and can't uh goddamn, I don't know. Like, if you can't change a tire as a man, I don't want you. Like, do you have, just because you got money, like, are you like, what if something happened and we stuck somewhere and you don't know how to do shit as a man? You don't know how to change a tire. You don't know how to you don't know shit about nothing. Like, I can't do that. I need you to be, um, uh, educated on things, because just in case if we need you for something, and like vice versa. And I mean, I'm pretty educated on a lot of things. Let me tell you about myself. People used to laugh at me. They would say that I am very incompetent. Even my family didn't support me, but I learned everything on my own. And I'm going to tell you something right now. At the end of the day, even your family, the only reason why they didn't support you and the only reason why people will laugh at you is because it's a reflection back on their own insecurities and their own beliefs that they feel like they can't do it, so you dang sure can't do it. And it's hard to believe that people think like that, but I'm telling you, it's only the reason why we don't believe is because we don't think like that. But we're not part of people who think like that. That's why we don't know. And same vice versa. They don't know um how we think, and that's why they think they know better for us, but they don't. We don't think the same. We don't have the same mindset. And I'm glad that you didn't allow that to hold you down. I know it may have hurt your feelings, and I know you may have got emotional about it, but that's what you're supposed to do. You got to get emotional so you can see and get past that, and you can move forward. And you did, and you learned everything on your own. That's amazing. Thank you for sharing. It be hard out here. It be hard because people are haters. People are haters out here in this world. Like, they will see you doing good, but even it's like, especially the ones that knew you your whole life. And I'm gonna say family, because as you said, family that known you your whole life, they put you in a box. They put you in a category in their own mind that this is who this is. So when you start stepping out of that box and you start doing things, they try to say stuff to you and tell you, and try to say things that is like the old you, and it fogs your brain up. It makes you think that, oh, maybe I am like that. No, you're not. Don't allow people to do that. But I learned everything from scratch, and today I've learned a lot, including machine learning, AI, Python, critical thinking, much more. I'm not showing off. I'm just saying that we can change ourselves. Exactly. And you don't have to explain yourself that showing off. If somebody feels like you're showing off by saying what you just said, that's because they're insecure in their own abilities to have skills and to have things under their belt. They're just mad they don't have things under their belt. So I wouldn't even apologize or say that you're not showing off or anything like that, because personally, reading that, I felt like you were giving me information about yourself and about your journey, if anything. So if somebody feels like you're showing off, it's because they feel shitty about themselves. It made them feel shitty about themselves. Not even for your kids. No, boo. Like, literally no. Like, if I'm telling you straight up. Like, I don't, if you're asking me this because this is something that, a position that you was put in before, And I'm not judging you or anything, but I'm gonna tell you right now, if you got kids, you need to do what make you happy, because at the end of the day, if you ain't happy, them kids can't be happy if you not happy. Like, period. When you change yourself, your life also changes. A sense of peace comes into your life. A person is nothing without a purpose. I would say that you should create a purpose for yourself. When you change yourself, yeah, no, literally. And not only that, like when you step into your power and stuff like that, people shows their true colors to you more and more and more. And it's crazy. It's crazy. It's like a what is it? It's like a fly trap, I guess. Or I don't know. I'm trying to use the best, but I don't know. It's just like whenever you start putting more into yourself, people start showing their true colors, and it's crazy. So you keep pushing and do your own thing. Um, yeah, I agree. A sense of peace, I feel like, and sometimes anxiety, but I feel like that's okay. A person is nothing. I would say that you. Oh yeah, I'm on the road to my purpose. Like I live in my purpose every day, even though I have to have some type of income, because if I had a way where I don't have to work to, I would put everything I know and love into changing the world one step at a time, because at the end of the day, man, people got to understand that a lot of the way you think comes from what people taught you while you were growing up. So whenever it comes to a point where you have to change your mindset from a child to an adult. And what I mean by that is you have to understand everything that you were learned growing up, and now you get to decide if you want to stick to those beliefs or not. And that's when you would essentially learn how to be in a different type of a mindset that's not a part of your child mindset. It's crazy. It's crazy. Oh yeah, I remember you. What's up, Totally Not AI? What's up? Are you taking respectfully? I am not taking. I am on a journey of being alone, because at the end of the day, you cannot grow. You cannot go to the best of your ability until you are alone. And right now, I'm getting my mindset stronger and stronger and stronger, because all I'm doing is self-reflect. All I'm doing is thinking about ways I could be better. What about your kids, dad, the men helping you with something or not? Uh Kevin, I might need you to say that again, but in a different way, because I ain't gonna lie, I don't know what you trying to say. What about your ooh, I gotta cramp my foot. What about your kids, dad, the men helping you? Um, you trying to get personal. You trying to get all of my life. Like, hold on. I'm gonna say at the moment, uh my kid's dad is not a factor, and it's not got anything to do with me at all. Um, so at the end of the day, look, she got everything she needs. That's all that matters. Are you open to allow someone to get to know you? I am open, but my thing is, I'm to a point in relationships to where I've pretty much seen it all. Like I feel like if you're not coming, if you don't give me the energy that I feel like, how would I put this? My brain just went blank. Look, all I'm gonna say is basically, yes, I will allow someone to get to know me, but I'm not gonna waste my time if it's not somebody that I want. Like, straight up, if I look at somebody, I'm like, okay, I don't want this in a person, I don't want that, I'm gonna leave them alone, because I already accepted and saw in the beginning that I don't want them. So why would I put my energy into it and get them thinking that um like it could be something when it's not? I'm gonna just kill it at the beginning and move about my day, because I'm trying to get closer to my person. I'm trying to get closer to my life that's meant for me, and I can't do that if I'm wasting time with people I don't even want. um are you Oh wait, what do you need in life? Just tell. what I need in life. Um, that's a good one. I think I just need like I need fulfillment. Like I need to know that fulfillment and stability. I need to know that what I do every day are helping millions of people. And because I just feel like that would be a waste. God gave me so much wisdom. God gave me a face and wisdom. That is a blessing. It took me so long. It took me years, years and years. I always thought that my journey has been long. Okay, like I came from nothing. My family didn't have nothing. Not only that, I had a lot of people who were haters, so they would always like try to bully me and stuff like that. Whole time, whole time. It's really I'm really blessed to have what I have and blessed that God gave me everything. And that's why I'm here, because I know why I'm here. And I'm here because there's a lot of people who had the same life as me growing up, and who grew up as naive as I did, and allowed, because I'm genuinely a good person at heart, and growing up I was like that. I was born that way. So when people would tell me things, I was very gullible. I didn't think somebody would be lying to me. I didn't think somebody would be trying to hurt me. And so literally, like, I'm 24 now. Like, it took me up until 24, well, throughout my years, but now I can say right now that I know who I am. I know what I stand for, and can't nobody change my opinion. um can't nobody can't nobody like push me from who I am like they used to do. And I just want to let people know who's in my same predicament, know that you you can't allow people to do that to you. You can't. And it's okay, because at the end of the day, everybody has their own journey. As long as they understand why it happened to them, and know that you could come from it and open your eyes to the way people are with you. And it will shock you as many people who literally say small things that will change, that will make a big difference to you. If you don't know who you are, if you don't know what you stand for, I'm telling you, people will make you feel things that ain't even how you really feel. From looking at your eyes, I can tell you haven't been loved properly. You are a hidden gem. It's admirable how you're using what you've been through to help others feel less alone. Um, they will come at the right time. Yes, that is true. I feel like I've never experienced love. And look, y'all, I'm being so like honest with you guys. It's awesome. But I even my family, like my mom, she didn't experience love, so she didn't know how to give it to me. Like my family grew up being so selfish. They only cared about themselves. Like they had kids, and but still put themselves first, and never even put us first as kids. And that's included with emotions, that's included physically, that's included all that. So on top of that, like I didn't have a dad growing up. Not because he's dead, he's very well alive, he just didn't care to be in my life. And so I didn't know love from that. And that went into my older life, dealing with friends and relationships. What I thought was real friends, and um what I thought was real friends and real love was really just they were using me. And not only that, um I did a lot for them, and they would only give me so little. But since I'm such a good person, I would allow that little bit to, I would make them feel better about themselves by letting them know that that little bit you gave me meant a lot to me. But not understanding I'm giving them more energy than they're giving me. And so it all stems from childhood. But I'm learning that all. I've been learning that. I've been doing all my self-growing, and I've been moving on. And I'm literally changing my mindset from who I was to who I am now. Yeah, the subscriber, you know what? And it's growing every day. I get new subscribers slowly but surely, and people just have to get to know me and know that I really am here to help people and help myself at the same time, because I'm not finna sit up here and act like I know everything, but I will tell you that I do know things from, like y'all said, from experience, and um from the wisdom that God gave me. Like, I'll have wisdom in areas that I haven't experienced personally, but somehow it comes to me and I just have to share it with people. I have to, because I know it's going to help somebody. To the remarkable woman you are and the one you are becoming, your journey is yours and yours alone. Along the way, you will meet voices, some loud, some quiet, some from strangers. I appreciate that comment. That makes me feel good. And that's right. To the remarkable one. Yeah, I agree. I feel like this is really just the beginning of my journey, guys. Like, literally, this is just the beginning. Even though it's not the beginning for me, but it's the beginning for y'all. And it's the beginning to um just success, because at the end of the day, I will be successful in my purpose and what I need to do. And yes, and it took me a long time to love my journey. It took me a long time. I ain't gonna lie. It was a point in time in my life where I dead ass, I remember it like it was yesterday. I remember saying, like, I don't even care if I die tomorrow. And you know what? I don't ever blame myself for saying that, because at the end of the day, there was nobody around me who was giving me the support that I needed. So that's why I learned that at the end of the day, everybody's going to say, you have to give yourself that confidence. You have to talk to yourself every day. You have to uplift yourself, and you're the one that have to do it. There's nobody else that's gonna do it for you. Like, and I learned that the hard way. Thank you for subbing. I appreciate it very much. That's awesome. Whew. I just feel like I'm glad I came on here today, because I get to vent a little bit and get to hear your guys' story, and it's amazing. And this is the type of things that makes my day, makes the day just feel so much better. Let's see. Let me finish reading what you said. And some from those you love, they may try to find you to put you in a box. What do you think? I feel you. It's clearly slate upon which you can build anything you dream of, with no old structure to tear down. That's right. And I appreciate that, those words of wisdom for myself and anybody who is in the chat right now listening and taking in all the things that's being said. Because yeah, you're right. I mean, it's not ground zero. And in the beginning of my journey, that's how it felt. It felt like my life was a lie. It felt like everything I did and went through was a lie. You know, you get tore down. You get brought back to reality and brought back to things when you understand that people, family, people, friends, don't matter, coworkers, bosses, they all have a secret agenda, and it's rare to come across people who are actually genuine, It's hard. And people don't want to take accountability and understand that it comes a point in time where you get to decide and you get to choose what you want to do with your life. You can't keep blaming your past and your childhood. You can't keep doing that, because what's happening to you right now, it is literally so crazy. Like, it just don't even make sense. God was giving you the support. Yes. And I'm telling you, I said that same thing years later down the road. Once my mind started to fully like develop, I guess, and I started to like be awakened to my life and just watching my life through my mind and like seeing everything and all that. The only thing I could think of is God, because I was just like, anybody else would look back and be like, dang, I was just, fucked up from the beginning. But I look at it as God gave me those people. He had me born into that family, born into this environment, all for a reason. All for a reason. And I'm going to figure out that 100% reason. I mean, to the day I die, because it's amazing how life is, and how it moves you as a person, and you just learn so much. Like, I don't know. My trauma is kind of what fulfills my heart. And that sounds so crazy to say, but I really do feel like my trauma can fulfill my heart, and it does, because it's beautiful. It just makes me look back and it's like, yeah, I went through that, but at the same time, I didn't let it take me down. I didn't let it. I did the best I could. I said what needed to be said. God will handle the ones that do me dirty. I ain't gonna control all that, because I'm not God. So yes, it's hard to come across genuine people. Man, it's like a needle in a freaking haystack out here. I really don't understand. It ain't no need to be it ain't no need to be backstabbing. It ain't no need for none of that. But people don't know that because of what they went through. Their family taught them that. Their grandma, whoever they grew up around, don't matter where you grew up, who you grew up. It's a lot of things that you don't remember about your childhood. It's a lot of things that some people can remember damn near everything. But the small things that you don't remember, God has made you forget for a reason. All the things that you don't remember, God made you forget for a reason. It's all still in your heart, everything that you went through. And you may not even know, and that's why a lot of people don't know why they are the way they are. It's because God put you through things that you may not remember as a child. And it didn't just, that feeling didn't just come out the blue. It didn't come out the blue. One day your heart got broke as a child. Whenever your heart got broke, and it hurt you, and that feeling is with you until you get older, and you're old enough now to deal with those problems and pain, and understand what you want out of life, and be positive and move on. On a lighter note, not to be intrusive, I'm just intrigued. What's the oldest age you would date? Like, what age would be too old for you? Last question regarding dating is um um I I'm 24 years old. I would prefer somebody who is either in my age range, or I would say no more than about age 28. I'm like 24 to 28. That's as far as I'll go. I don't like the age difference too much. Simply because it, and on a side note, I do feel like it's depends on the person, because it's okay to have differences in age. Of course, y'all would have differences, like, especially if one's younger and one's older. Y'all grew up in two different, like, times and stuff, so of course it's different. But it just comes down to who that person is. You know, that's what it comes down to me. It's a constant reminder of how divine you are, what you survived. Yeah, exactly. And so I'm glad y'all understood what I said by that. Because anybody else be like, you crazy. What? Like, my trauma fucking is horrible. And I'm over here like, trauma is good. I don't know. I do not go with the status quo. I swear. I am not like the status quo. I'm not about to sit there and act like everything is normal. I have my own vision of things. Yes, I will take your opinion in. Yes, I will. And yes, I will listen to you. But at the end of the day, I'm going to listen to myself first. And I learned that. Structures to tear down. Your true purpose isn't a final destination you must find. It is in the very act of building. Every new skill you learn is a brick. Every book you read is a window. Every challenge you overcome is a pillar that makes you stronger. Whether it's learning to code, to paint, to lead, or simply to understand yourself better, you are laying the foundation. That's right. I agree. I do. I feel the same. I feel like, and you know what? That's a good eye opener, because I'm glad you said that. When it comes to the point of your true purpose isn't a final destination you must find, because don't get me wrong, I've heard that a lot of times, and so have many other people. But the point of actually taking it in is what really brings difference. Like, finding your true purpose is like from now to the day you die. And I feel that. I see what you're saying. It's all about how you walk in what you want to do in this world every day. Like, The peace you're searching for isn't found in life without problems. It's found in the confidence that you have the strength to solve them. For sure. I agree. You know, it's all a mindset thing. It's all about how you deal with things like that on a daily basis. Yes, it is hard. That's the thing. People don't like the work, but I'm putting in that work. Cause you either got the left side, you gonna take out the right side. The left side gonna keep you on the same journey until you die. The right side is gonna move you forward in life. Cause regardless, if you grow in your mindset, if you open your eyes, the way this life works, if you are progressing the way you think, you will experience so much in a lifetime. It's never gonna be the same shit every day. So you just gotta decide what you want, you know? Your potential is a promise you make to yourself. Go forward and fulfill it one brick at a time. The world is waiting for what only you can build. That is so beautiful. Thank you. That is really true and very beautiful. I'm glad you shared. Um, man, that's real shit. One brick at a time. Keyword, one brick at a time. That is a one in the most hardest thing you have to accept about your journey is it happens one brick at a time, because you know, things that take time is what is really going to be the biggest win for you. Like the turtle wins the race type situation. Like that was so powerful and all that. And yeah, I mean it's something small, but it's something powerful, because at the end of the day, it's like good things take time. Seriously. Like if I was to blow up tomorrow and I'd be just big person, it's like don't nobody know me. So it's like, yeah, I can create something. It just depends on what you now some people could do it and people will learn from that point and they move forward and you can see their journey. But personally, I'm somebody who I want people to see my journey as I go and see that not only can you start from nothing and build a life, you can help other people while doing it. And I'm telling you, I'm going fuck the script. We're going off-road, guys. Like that is how I mean, my life has always been like that. I ain't never been on script with life, and people always looked at me and just be like, you always be in your own world, and I'll be like, yeah, I do. And God made me that way, and I'm glad. I'm glad I stay in my own little zone and be oblivious to the things that are around me in the most like safest way, I guess. But it is what it is. It is what it is. No, I really appreciate the kind words and the wisdom that you have gave to the chat, Mr. John. That is beautiful. You helped me remember a couple of things as well, so I appreciate you for that. I feel better. I feel better now that I came on here. Because when I first came on here, I'm like, dang, I don't even know what to talk about. I don't even know what to say, because I'm just you know, I'm gonna say something that may not be okay with a lot of people, but I hope y'all can still hear me, because I just turned my car on, and I hope y'all can hear me. Seriously, if y'all can hear me, y'all should say something in the comments. Let me know. Or if it sounds weird, let me know. But basically, I can't remember what I was saying. Hold on. Okay. But yeah, so I'm glad y'all came on here and vented, and we talked and things like that. I do feel better. I do feel like it's still so much more work to do. It's so much more things to talk about. FYI, guys, I have started a podcast if y'all are interested in checking it out. It is in my bio, And I really get to the nitty gritty of How to Win at Life. That's what it's called, by Kayla, which is me. And I basically tell you what I'm thinking in my head. And when I tell you, it really will help. It helps so much. I talk about so many things, and it's personal because I'm not proofreading it. I'm not trying to sound professional. I'm just talking as if I was who I am and trying to get my message across. So if y'all want to check out How to Win a Life podcast by me, Kayla, it is in my bio, or any of my videos that you come across is in the description boxes. And y'all should let me know, because I feel like the couple people that I've seen watch it and listen to it, they let me know really good feedback behind it. They let me know that, you know, they learned a lot and that I should continue. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to continue because I do have a lot of knowledge. And as I go through life, these are things that people go through every day. Every day. Just like y'all said earlier. I don't remember who exactly said it, but somebody said basically, you don't, you know, I'm let people know that they're not alone. Y'all are not alone in all of this, like, at all. And I'm gonna show y'all that one day at a time, one step at a time, one journey at a time, one downfall at a time, one success at a time. I'm gonna be here because I'm tired of all these people who claim they're helping you, but they're not being real. They're not being completely real about their life. They're not being completely real about what it takes. They're not being completely real about the details and everything. And I'm tired of that. I'm tired of that. I need real facts. I need things that's really, like, I need y'all to act like real people, you know? Let me see. If you died and God asked you, I gave you hands, feet, a mind. Right. And that's why but you want to know something? It's because a lot of people don't get to a point to where they understand that God placed them here for a reason. A lot of people don't get to that point. So they don't even ask themselves questions like that. They don't even think about stuff like that, because they don't even understand that y'all are so far up into the life that y'all have controlled around you, that you haven't took a second to sit back and really think about life and think about, why am I here? Why did this happen to me? And what can I do to push forward? A lot of people don't do that. And it's sad and it's crazy, but I don't want to say it's sad because, you know, I feel like, you know, look, some people, they just, I guess, you know, they meant to be here for a different reason. I guess, you know, I'm just here for the ones that are on the same path as I am and who want to find out more and who wants to really help their life. And that's my people. You know, I'm here for those people. Um, but yeah, I agree. Uh, right. Exactly. I just read your last comment, John. I really agree. But you know, people are selfish, you know. People don't want to, they don't want to look at themselves as lazy. People don't want to look at themselves and think, I'm wasting my life. People don't want to do that. So, and those are the same people who see success stories like that, and the first thing they do is judge. The first thing they do is make it into something negative, you know, instead of actually giving that person props for actually heating forward with life, even though they was taken from everything. Everything was taken from them. Truly. It is literally all about your mindset. It is. I mean, and I don't know. I just feel like it's crazy. I just feel like you gotta want something in this world. You gotta want something. And you know, one day at a time, one person at a time. John, it seems like, you know, you on your journey too when it comes to giving people advice and stuff like that. We just need more people like that to not give advice that's biased, but give advice don't give advice that's biased, but give advice based on what's in your heart. You can't never go wrong when you telling something that coming straight from your heart, period. That's the biggest thing. Some people destroy themselves by taking drugs. We are not among them, and we should be thankful to God. God changes those who try to change themselves. Yes, I hear what you're saying. And a lot of people, they don't understand that you can have an outer body experience. And I'm not here to judge. I've done certain things in my life as well. I'm not gonna say exactly what, because I don't be on YouTube that much. Like, I'm just now getting on YouTube, not live. I don't know the things or what I can say, what I can't say. Now, I have experienced a lot of things in my life as well, and I can say straight up that people don't understand that the same high feeling that you can get off of that, you can get from just embracing your life and looking at your life as a freaking TV show. And you know what? I'm gonna just say this. Like, there's like, just to give some type of like reference, there's so many TV shows that have seasons upon seasons. Like, if y'all ever watch Grey's Anatomy, or it's a show on Netflix called The 100s. It's plenty of shows. And regardless of what the show is about, it's always characters that good things happen to them, bad things happen to them. And they move along their journey in their life. And that's the story. I just feel like people start looking at their own life how they look at other people in movies. Like, do you see people, they go through bad shit, and then they go through good shit. They go through bad shit, they go through good things. Like, people have to start looking at their own life as the character in their favorite movie, in their favorite show. Be careful of the people who use spirituality, truth, as a weapon to deceive you. Discernment is a must. If you don't remember anything else I've told you, please remember this. People use. Look, I'm gonna tell you a story that happened to me, and that's the only reason why I know what you're saying. That happened to me before. Like, it was this girl that well, I'm gonna have to get off here soon. My phone's 10. I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna head out because I need to charge my phone. But it was this girl. She was like distant family, I guess, not by blood, but it's hard to explain. Anyway, it was this girl, and she was coming to me, and she was telling me about all these things like spirituality. I'm like, this is what I am. Like, so I'm like listening to her and stuff, and I'm like, okay, like, I get it, boo. And then, I'm thinking like she a lot like me and stuff. But then some stuff had went down, and the way she acted was nothing in what she talked to me about. Everything that she did in that position, everything that she told me, I don't understand. It blew my mind, because I'm like, you say this, you say that, but when it came down to it, you were a completely different person than what you was telling me. So I expected her to, act gracefully, act the way that she talked about. But when I saw what I saw and how bad it was, I really just felt like, I don't know what the plan was behind that. And maybe she was just venting to me. And she's on her own journey too, just like everybody. And I understand that. But there's a difference between talking about spirituality and using it off the things you went through and actually trying to be better in life, and just talking about it because everybody else is talking about it, or just talking about it because you heard somebody else talk about it and it made sense to you. But if you're not implementing it in your own life, you can't put it out there like that's who you are. You have to be practicing what you preach. And to me, once I saw that, I just feel like, I felt deceived. I did. I felt like it made me question a lot of things. And so That I agree. It may not have been in the exact same way as what you meant in your comment, but it's based around that. It's based around that same story, same like using their spirituality and their truth to, so don't worry. I learned that the hard way, just like everything else, but at the same time, I'm glad I did. I'm so glad I did. Because if I didn't learn that, guess what? I wouldn't have that wisdom and I wouldn't be able to use that as part of my success story. Period, point blank. Every time I go through something, I'm like, y'all, that's just more energy for me. That's just more for me to use. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, y'all, like all the bad shit that happens to me, I just use that as more energy. More energy to put out into the world and let other people know you ain't alone. We all go through things. It's just all about how you view yourself. And another thing, before I get off here, is I wanted to say that a lot of people don't understand that the way they talk to themselves is how they talk to other people. So when you see people in public and they're super aggressive, or or they're just, it just depends on how people talk to other people. That's how they talk to themselves at home, because they are practicing that every day by talking to themselves. So when they are get to use it in other people, that's how it comes off. So that's why I don't watch too close, because I don't fixate on other people's lives too much, because I have to protect my own energy. But when other people come up to me and I see the way that they talk about things, and to me and to other things, and of course there's also the aspect of like people talk to you how they see you. I feel like it's both. Like they talk like that, but they also talk off of their own things they go through and talk to themselves and stuff like that. So it's crazy. It's crazy when you get deeper into why people think the way they think. Like, you gotta ask these questions or be curious about other people at the same time as yourself, to really know what to tell people and to give off. Also use it to harm someone. Man, and these days and time, there's so many people on the internet, especially TikTok. That's why I don't even get on TikTok, because there's so many people on TikTok that just be yapping about things that ain't even true to their own life. Yapping about things that they heard from other people, and they're just trying to get clout. It's nothing real. So that's why I stay on YouTube, because YouTube people their videos, they're like full videos. Like, they took their time. They really took time to get on there and express to you how they feel and how their life is and stuff like that. YouTube is just more credible. It's more like you can, you know what I'm saying? So I don't even mess with TikTok like that. Like, yes, you learn a lot on there and stuff, but man, I just can't. I just get too I get too iffy with TikTok. I just feel like too much stuff going on over there. I just can't do it. I can't do it. But anyway, is anybody else want to say anything else before I get off of here? My phone's on 9. I'm glad I went live today. We got good conversation, good people on here. Excuse me. Once it started getting real, the other people kind of backed off a little bit, and but that's okay, because we got to have good conversations, and get real for a second, and that's what my channel is about. It's called Talks with Kayla, like literally. So thank you for everybody that has joined. Thank you for everybody who has subscribed to me, if you have. And I hope you guys have a good one. I will come back on live. I don't know when, to be honest. I wish I was more consistent, but I'm not. But it will happen how it needs to happen. And yes, don't forget, check out my podcast if y'all would like to. And y'all give me feedback, however. And I appreciate you guys. I will talk to y'all later. It's all love. Peace. Wait, what's up? Before I leave. I was about to dip. How do you say that? Dr. Delirium? Mr. Dr. Delirium? You got something important to say. We'll wait. And I'm just trying to make sure my phone don't die. I would sit on here a little bit longer, but I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Believe it or not, we've been on here for 65 minutes. That's an hour and 5 minutes. Let's see. What's the best way to connect with you outside of here? Yeah, that's the right way. So to connect with me, personally is right now is just through my email, or like we can talk, like I wouldn't say in my comments on my videos, depending on what it is. But my email, I have my email on a couple of my descriptions. I just don't know where to put it to where a lot of people can see it right now, because I'm like literally I'm just getting to use YouTube and everything, so I don't know how people set up their profiles yet. I'm just getting started. I'm just like a basic profile. But yeah, I'll put my email out there. I use my email every day. I literally, so I will see your message if you do message me on my email. But okay, so yeah, y'all can message me on my email. Right now, that's the only way. I don't have a text now number, nothing like that. I may get one just so I can get personal DMs and stuff like that, if it'll be easier than email, because you know, it's just easier to type in a text and just text than it is to go to your email and do all that, you know. So I'm gonna try to make it easier for you guys, but it's one step at a time. One step, one step. Herja, do you use Twitter? I do not. I do not. I only use YouTube. And that's it. I do not use I don't have social media. I do have it, but I don't have any more of my social media right now, because I'm really trying to focus on my YouTube channel and to grow and to become more connected with you guys. So I, you know, took my Facebook away and all that. Right now I'm just with my YouTube. That's it. YouTube, and I told you I don't really mess with TikTok like that, so I probably won't be on TikTok, but maybe one day in the future I'll I don't know what else is out there that I could even, I know there's Instagram. I don't know, guys. We're gonna figure it out though. But I appreciate you guys. Yeah, no problem. Thank you for your advice, man. Like, you really, like, you put some things out there that was real. So did Dr. Lyrian. We had conversations. It was all good. And I know it was a couple other people. I know they're not watching anymore though, but thankful for all the people that came on here today. With that being said, okay, I will for sure talk to you guys later now. It is all love over here. So peace out. Peace.